Hello my beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's video we're going to be talking about health and anti-aging and looking young essentially. So on today's video we're just going to discuss a few different techniques and special things you can do to anti-age and look a lot younger than your age. So I just want to say I guarantee that all these things work and they are very influential on your health and benefit you a lot in the long run. So as you age gracefully, and I just think, that it's really important not to get any injections on your face or any Botox or any kind of like plastic surgery procedures. Because if you want to look young naturally and look your most beautiful, then Botox is not going to do that for you. So yes, I want to talk about a lot of different things. I'm going to cover so much in this video about what you can do to anti-age and look the youngest possible, even though like you're older essentially. So something I get a lot is that I asked the taxi driver how old I was, and he said that I look 17, and I was like, nope, I'm 28. As you can see, I look really young, and when I went to the doctor's recently, I was like, yes, my birthday next month, and he was like, oh, you're turning 21. I was like, no, I'm turning 29. Something that people say to me a lot is that I look far younger, about 10 years younger than my age. Sometimes people think I look 18. So as you can see, my skin is young, healthy and vibrant, and I have really youthful skin. So something that people have been really on a trend recently is that people want to look a lot younger even though that they're older. So I think it's quite exciting news, and I just want to say practically this is the best technique to ensure to look 10 years younger even though you're older. Say even if you're in like your 40s or 50s, you could essentially with these techniques be looking in your 20s. So these are very good techniques, and I just want to discuss some of them to you. So yes, go ahead and enjoy. Something that I discovered recently was about parasites. So tap water, meat, milk, eggs, there's so many different things like alcohol, vaping and smoking. Sometimes it doesn't say it contains parasites, but if it causes cancer, that means it contains parasites. So all these things that I just mentioned, you have to completely avoid. You can't smoke, you can't drink, you can't eat meat, you can't eat eggs or milk. You gotta stay away from all those things. And another thing is that, tap water, like you shouldn't drink tap water either, but tap water contains parasites, so you should stick to spring water. So something I discovered recently, I drink spring water from a plastic bottle, and sometimes it's best to drink from a glass bottle really just because of microplastics, because that's another little thing that causes cancer and stuff. So I think that it's important to drink spring water, and I think plastic isn't too bad of a thing. Plastic is everywhere, so that's kind of unavoidable, but I think that something that I discovered recently is that I literally just went for a spring water bath. So instead of running the tap with the tap water that, the water companies provide, I actually used spring water in my bath. I bought like loads of bottles of spring water, and I just kind of like got a bottle and poured the water over myself. I only filled it up so much so in the bath, and I wash myself with spring water. And another thing is using vegan products. So don't use any animal-based products. You want to use vegan products, vegan skincare, vegan makeup, all that stuff. And another thing I just wanted to say is that the spring water made my hair feel really soft. My skin looked more flourished and more bright and more beautiful after using the spring water in my bathtub instead of tap water. So that's another thing. If you don't want to do that and it's too expensive, you can use a filtered shower head. It's filtered with volcanic minerals. So that's another thing. You can buy that from Amazon. And I just think that something that I've discovered recently is that, you know, when I was young, when I was 17, I would say, even though I'm 28, I really see it in myself in real life. I look younger. I kind of look how I looked when I was like 15, 16 sort of thing, like in my age of my skin. So I just think that something that's important is, like, when I was young, I used to wear foundation and concealer. So it's something about becoming so healthy, like sorting out your skincare routine, doing hydrofacials or like having facials. Hydrofacials are the best facials for getting rid of wrinkles and looking your youngest. I would say each time you use the hydrofacial, you should do it for about 80 minutes, and you shouldn't use the dermabrasion or the scrubber because those dry out your skin. It's like red light, blue light, green light therapy on your skin, so that's something quite good. And there's a hot, a cold, and a spray. So you want to use those, and you want to use those for 20 minutes each, whilst for 10 minutes each you want to put loads of skincare, like vegan skincare. And zinc oxide cream ointment from Amazon is really brilliant. It's vegan. I guess Sudocrem is also good, but I tend not to use Sudocrem because it's got honey. It's not completely vegan. So I tend to use zinc oxide cream, and it really helps. I also use Korean Botox balm, so like a Korean Botox moisturizer, that's what it's called. If you search on Amazon, Korean Botox cream or moisturizer or something like that, then you can get something quite cool. They're quite good for making your skin look young. I use Belalda, I use Antipods Manuka Honey face mask. I also use Dr. Organic probiotic mask, and it's also good to use an eye cream if you want to look for an eye cream. And I also use sunscreen, so factor 50. That's always good every day because that helps with anti-aging. So those are some really good techniques for anti-aging. The hydrofacial, once you do it for 80 minutes, I would say do it at night because it can kind of make your eyes a little bit bloodshot, and then wake up in the morning, it'll make your skin lush and it'll make you look 10 years younger, and that's my promise to you. So doing all these things are really good, and I think washing your face with spring water is more influential into making your skin more vibrant and more beautiful, and it really gets rid of wrinkles. I'd say washing with tap water, which has parasites, you know, it's not really good for you. So, and something that I'm using at the moment, which I think is an effective way to get rid of parasites, which isn't like a horrible way to get rid of parasites. I don't really agree with these parasite cleansers, but I like things like soursop, which I think is really good for flushing your body out of parasites without any die-off effects or like, you know, horrible side effects. You know, I think that the other ways of getting rid of parasites that everyone's preaching about, I think that they are very dangerous, and I also think that they have very bad side effects, and I just don't, it might be good, but I just don't trust it because I just think that I like soursop and there's no side effects. So that's also really good. Another really important thing that I was discussing earlier for anti-aging is that you do not want to use foundation, concealer or powder. I use moisturizer and zinc oxide cream as like a foundation-y base. It's just skincare. So I don't use any foundation, concealer or powder. I use zinc oxide cream, Korean Beauty Botox Balm, moisturizer thing, Belalda, sometimes Antipods Manuka Honey Mask, and Dr. Organic Probiotic Skin Mask. So I think those are the best, and also I sometimes use Factor 50 sunscreen by Bondi Sands, I think. It's a good one, and I like my vegan products. So all my makeup and all my skincare is all vegan, and I eat all vegan. I'm completely 100% vegan all around, like my clothes, everything. So that's a really important thing for looking young, and I think that it's really essential to take these steps, like to not wear foundation, concealer or powder. those things will aid your skin as you go on, and I think that when you put it on your skin, it ages your skin anyway with it on. It, like, if you wear no foundation, no concealer, no powder, I use baby powder, not by Johnson & Johnson's, because apparently Johnson & Johnson's baby powder causes cancer, so ignore that, don't use Johnson & Johnson's. The baby powder that I use is by Soft and Gentle, and it's like a cotton talcum powder, and it's a really good one, and it's cheap as well, and I will link some of these things in the description so you can buy them off Amazon. But yes, I think those are the best products for making your skin look young. And I like that the zinc oxide cream, it kind of acts like a foundation in a sense, like it can help your skin look more flourished. But I think that if you want to make it like a foundation without using any foundation, you want to like kind of like a tone or a creamy color to, or a darker tone even, to the zinc oxide cream, you can add some bronzer drops. You can either use PAI, which there's these bronzing serum drops, and they have them in different colors, I think, and you can use them in the zinc oxide cream and make it like a foundation, so it's like skincare but it's not foundation. Your skin will look more vibrant and young. It's really important to wear no foundation and kind of like make your own kind of like skincare. Foundation is literally just skincare and serum and, you know, zinc oxide cream, because it's like a thick texture and it goes on well, and it also helps your skin look gorgeous. So another thing that helps with cancer and is really good is matcha. So if you want to switch from drinking coffee to drinking matcha instead, you'll realize that your eye bags will go away and you will look a lot younger if you drink matcha instead of coffee. So these steps are really essential for looking younger, and don't do any toxins like vaping, smoking, drinking, or eating meat or, you know, dairy, eggs. Yeah, because honey is okay, I think so. I think honey is okay because honey is like a medicine, but you do not want to cook honey because then it becomes toxic and that's not good. So you just want to have raw honey. Not pasteurized honey, but raw honey, just like the raw honey, or like in lukewarm coffee or tea. But you should have matcha instead of coffee because it will make you look so much younger and it's good for curing cancer. So I want to talk about a bunch of supplements and like how good they are. So if you want to look younger, you need to take supplements so that it can help with you on the inside. So something that I like is plant collagen, Aduna Beauty Tangy Berry. It's got like moringa, wheatgrass, and flax seeds, and it's really good. This Aduna Beauty Tangy Berry, it's like a skincare Aduna Beauty supplement, and you just put some in like a drink and a warm drink or a smoothie, and it really helps with your skin. So buying CBD products, using Westlab CBD bath salts are really good for your skin. They make you feel really beautiful and they really help with making your skin look young if you use them in the bath or like to wash your face with in water, warm water. But I think that the supplements that you should take are really essential for looking younger. So one is Guducci, is for immortal life. Dendrobium Emulsion for your lungs, it cleans out your lungs. You can use a new oil, which are nasal drops, and that cleans out your lungs and inflammation. It helps with inflammation and it also helps to clear your nasal system. Shankya Pushpi is a good one. It's good for brain function and dementia, which will help your brain to function better. Ginkgo biloba, vitamin D is really important as well. You should supplement yourself. I love ashwagandha and shilajit. It is really good for fertility and it helps you in different ways in your brain to function. It helps your brain to, you know, be really good and stuff. Brahmi is another good one. Brahmi is all Ayurvedic medicine, and Ayurvedic medicine is really good. I would truly recommend it. It helps with anti-aging. So you want to supplement yourself from the inside as well, from making yourself look younger. Eating lots of vegetables and staying healthy, eating healthy foods like vegan protein, and you know, keeping yourself healthy, making sure that your style is kind of like, you know, you've got a pretty style, and like you're being fashionable, you're doing things that make you feel good in sort of like style sort of sense. Something that I love for my eyes is Trafalgar. That's another good one that's really good, and I love it, and I really just rely on my soursop at the moment. And lemon balm is a really good one. It's good for your thyroid and it helps your voice. I love liquid chlorophyll as well. Black seed oil is another really good one. It's an ancient cure. It's said that it cures all diseases except death. So yes, but we're trying to look for the immortal life herbs and stuff like that. Something I'm very interested in is like shamanic plant medicines. But shamanic plant medicines are really good for curing diseases. If you look at shamanic plant medicines on YouTube, like the Aya or the San, so if you search the Wachuma, you know, that sort of stuff, they're really good for you, and some of them cure like MS or like cancer according to Google. That's just what Google said, but like it seems to be really good for me and I really love it. But you know, be careful with that stuff. You just got to do your research, maybe go to a country where it's legal and do it with a safe facilitator in a safe venue or wherever, in a safe country. Just be safe about that sort of stuff, and you know, you have to be very careful because you don't want somebody to, you know, do something wrong to you. But it's important to do your research on shamanic medicine. You know, you can go to those countries and do that sort of stuff, but like you just got to do it in a safe way. That's all I'm saying. Another thing that I really love is that if you go to, say, like Amsterdam and do like canna butter, you know, you take it as canna butter, like cooked canna butter, if you know what I mean. Then I think that's a really good way to cure loads of diseases. Like it helps with so many different diseases and it's really good for you. So yes, trust your doctor, obviously. I definitely think you should trust your doctor. I just think these are things on the side that will push your health to the maximum benefit, and it will really help you in the long run, especially if you go through kind of diseases. So like it's kind of like complementary medicine, but it will help you so much that, you know, eventually you won't need to go to the doctor anymore, sort of thing. But like, you know, do trust your doctor because your doctor knows what's best, obviously. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that your doctor is the one you should trust because they're diagnosing you, they're giving you the medicines, you know, they're the ones that are going to save you when, you know, stuff hits the fan. Another thing that is really important for looking young is being mentally healthy and working on your voice and just being a very sweet person overall, just be a kind person. And I think that it's also about your energy and like the way you hold yourself. Do you have like a young mentality? And yeah. But all those things are really essential for looking young, and especially eating healthy, like your vegetables, your water, you know, your juices like blood orange juice or like squashes. And also I think that another good thing, if you want to stop spots or acne, then you should cut out all sugar apart from fruit sugars. Fruit is okay because it's kind of like sugar free, but I think that the best way to stop acne or to clear your skin is to cut out all sugars. Do not eat chocolate, do not have all these sugary drinks, you know, just stick to fruit juices and things that are no added sugar / sugar free, or fruit. Or fruits, yes, or fruits, because fruit is also a really good one for being healthy. And just like find out all the kind of like vegetables and supplements that you can that can help with anti-aging. Yeah, that is the best way to anti-age, and that hydrofacial is incredible. You'll be so shocked. But if you do all those things, then you'll find that you look a lot younger, and they are really beneficial ways if you want to look look in your 20s, even up to your 30s or 40s or 50s. So I think that if you try all these methods, then you'll see a massive improvement. I think eye masks are really good as well. I see a lot of people using eye masks, and you know, those sheet masks, you know, having sort of like masks on your face, that's also a really good way to help your skin to be more youthful. But I think there's so many different things that you can do nowadays to make yourself look in your 20s even though you're older. I see a lot of people who are like even in their 50s with really young skin looking in their 20s. Like, it's actually shocking. Some people look a lot older and some people look a lot younger, but I think these people who look really young are catching on this trend with like health and wellness and all these special techniques to look young. So you jump on these trends. I don't think you should go to a hydrofacial center. I think you should buy the hydrofacial machine yourself, because it will save a lot of money, and then you can do the hydrofacial every night if you want, and then you can help your skin a lot more to look a lot younger. And I think Dermalogica masks and Dermalogica creams are really, really, really good, like serums, the vitamin C serum. They're really, really, really good with the hydrofacial, and they'll make your skin look a lot younger. And trust me, when you feel your skin with the creams on your face after the hydrofacial, it'll be so soft. You'll be so pleasantly surprised at how incredible all these techniques are. And I really love that Aduna Beauty Tangy Berry. It's one of the best collagen supplements I've ever used. It's also got moringa in it, which is a really good supplement for staying awake and stuff. And yeah, and I really love matcha, just quitting like kind of like coffee and like supplementing yourself. Look at Ayurvedic medicine, because they have so many different medicines which are so good for anti-aging. And yeah, then you'll have baby skin. And yeah, I see a lot of like older people now who look quite young. Like, I saw a woman who was in her 40s and she had skin like she was in her 20s. Like, I think that people are starting to catch on this trend into having super young skin even though they're older, and I definitely think I'll be one of those people, because I'm almost about to hit my 30s. It's my birthday in a few months, and I'm looking like early 20s or younger. Yes, I hope this video was useful for you. Check out my Clicker Snap. I'm going to be uploading loads of different photos and private content on my Clicker Snap. So click all my photos on Clicker Snap. I need to get as many views as possible. Check out my Clicker Snap, and the link will be in the description. Check out my Cameo, link will be in the description if you want a personalized video from me. Like, subscribe, click the bell next to the subscribe button. Be notified every single time I upload a YouTube video. And I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. And I hope that these techniques really help with anti-aging and helping you to look young. And yes, as you see, I look very young. But there's loads of like devices and products and different things out there that can help your skin to look young, even though they're quite pricey. But you can find that sort of stuff on the internet. So go ahead and try find this ultimate technique to look in your 20s, even though you're older. Early 20s, yeah. Stay healthy, stay away from toxins, and I love you guys so much. I hope that this video was useful to you. Mwah! I love you! Bye guys!